Botswana and the Okavango Delta. Botswana is a landlocked country which borders Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Angola. It has a landscape defined by the Kalahari Desert and the Okavango Delta, which becomes a lush animal habitat during the seasonal floods. The massive central Kalahari Game Reserve, with its fossilized river valleys and undulating grasslands, is home to numerous animals, including giraffes, cheetahs, hyenas, and wild dogs. Its capital city is Gaborone. The blue of the flag represents water and rain, which mean prosperity in this mainly arid country, and the black represents black Botswana, and the white represents the white Botswana, and together the flag depicts racial harmony and peace. And it's not surprising that with these colors, Botswana's national animal is the zebra. There are 2 million people in the country. But the country is approximately the size of France, which has 66 million people, making Botswana one of the most sparsely populated nations in the world. Its national bird is the Kori bustard. The meat of the Kori bustard was considered to be only fit for the tribal chiefs, and hence its designation as the national bird. The currency is the pula. Pula means rain. The name is something the people are obsessed with. They also say pula instead of cheers when toasting a drink. Its people are called Botswana when referred to collectively and Motswana single. Setswana is the common unifying language. There are 8 main ethnic tribes, with the Swana making up 79% of the population. Sorghum or cornmeal porridge is the staple of most Botswana meals. People wake in the morning to a thinner version of the porridge, sometimes enriched with soured milk and or sugar and tea. Dumela is hello. Botswana is topographically flat. However, the country has a relatively high average altitude spread between 900 and 1400 meters above sea level. This makes for superb stargazing. The border between Botswana and Zambia is only 150 meters, which makes it the shortest border in the world. The Lesedi La Rona diamond at 222 grams is the second largest gem quality diamond ever found, which was found in Botswana in 2015. Botswana is the world's biggest diamond producing country. Botswana produces about 17% of the world's diamonds. 45% of the country has been set aside as national parks and wildlife reserve. The Okavango Delta in Botswana is one of the world's largest inland deltas. While most river deltas usually lead to an ocean, the Okavango River empties into open land, flooding the savanna and creating a unique and ever-changing inland delta. The Okavango Delta is deemed one of the world's premier wilderness areas. Elephants, buffaloes, giraffes, hippos, antelope, leopards, hyenas, zebras, and crocodiles are all examples of animals that you might see. During the dry season, around 260,000 mammals congregate around the delta. The delta swells almost 3 times in size between March and August. The Okavango Delta has more than 150,000 islands. Some are just a few meters wide, while the larger islands can be longer than 10 kilometers. The Okavango Delta is home to 530 bird species, including the extremely rare Pell's fishing owl, the world's only fish-eating owl. The Mokoro canoe. Many people enjoy water-based safaris in the Delta, traversing the waterways on a traditional Mokoro canoe. These traditional boats were once made from a carved-out tree trunk. However, now they are made out of the more environmentally friendly fiberglass. The Big Five. In Africa, the big five game animals are the lion, leopard, elephant, rhinoceros, and buffalo. They were originally named the Big Five by hunters who found them to be the most difficult and dangerous animals to hunt on foot. These days, we like to see them on safari, like in the Okavango Delta in Botswana. The elephant. The elephant is a very large herbivore. It has thick skin, a long flexible trunk, two long curved tusks of ivory, and large fan-shaped ears. Elephants throw sand on their backs so they do not get sunburned or bitten by insects. They are very sociable animals and love swimming. They have underfoot pads that make them walk silently, although they are very heavy. Elephants are known for their intelligence and never forget. The rhinoceros. The rhino is a large herbivore that has two upright horns on the nasal bridge. The horns are made of keratin, a mass of hair. Their thick skin is very hard to puncture. They have three hoofed toes. They run on their toes and are much faster than they look. A group of rhinos is called a crash. They are endangered. The buffalo. The buffalo are large horned bucks. Their horns are helmet-shaped. They are known as Africa's wild cattle. They are not endangered and have a population of over 1 million. In fact, they kill more hunters than hunters kill them. They are aggressive and will ambush and attack. Nicknames for them include Black Death and Widowmaker. They drink 40 liters of water a day, so are usually found near water holes. They like to lick termite mounds and mud to get their minerals. The lion. The lion is the second largest cat in the world. It has a short, tawny coat, a tufted tail, and the male has a heavy mane around the neck and shoulders. They are very sociable and live in groups called a pride. They are loud, and their roar can be heard 8 kilometers away. The females do the hunting at night. During the day, they like sleeping up to 20 hours. The leopard. The leopard is a large carnivore female with dark rosette-like markings on its fur. This camouflages it in the shade of the trees. It is the strongest climber. They drag their prey up trees and often nap there. The leopard is nocturnal. It is a loner and has a secretive nature. They don't roar, but bark and snarl. When they're happy, they even purr. While they do not like water, they are good swimmers. Here are a few zebra jokes because the zebra is the national animal of Botswana.